What's up with y'all? What's the deal? It's me, Nopings, and today I'm back playing my girl Ambessa in the top lane. Now, it's been a minute since I got an Ambessa game in, but nonetheless, though, I'm cooking with her. This is probably my first proper Ambessa game I've had in a while. Check me out, though. So the first item we're going to be building on Ambessa is Eclipse. Now, Eclipse is probably one of the best items on Ambessa, mainly off the fact that there's good synergy with the shielding it gives you, and it gives you high damage as well. Now, lately, I've been debating on whether going Bruiser or just like full Assassin Ambessa is better, but like from my experience, I low-key feel like lethality Ambessa would be the best, especially with just her raw damage output. It's insane. Alright, y'all, so for today's video, we're up against a very unique top lane matchup, and this is the Warwick matchup. Like, this is the infamous matchup to where he's probably one of the best early game champions, level 1 to level 3. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I ain't gonna lie to you, my Ambessa is kind of rusty as well, but we're going to see how we could play into him. He is running PTA this game. I am running Conqueror. So in those really drawn out fights, I'll definitely have the upper hand. Now, the worst thing about this matchup mainly is his lifesteal. And a lot of stuff can go wrong very quickly if I do not respect the Warwick. But without further ado, let's get right into it.
You are on the mirrored side of the map. The lanes are swapped. Welcome to Wildrift.
Stand and fight! Adadas do not suffer the useless.
Alright, y'all, so going into the laning phase up against the Warwick here, I do know that Warwick is a strong level 1 champion, but I also know that Ambessa just does ridiculous damage early, and she's on par with a Riven as well. So this is really a skill-based matchup, I won't lie to you. And when it comes to Ambessa, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a novice to it, but I mean, we're slowly getting the hang of the process. So right here, I'm really just trying to farm out with my Q and get that Empower Q for the dash as well. It's very important to get the 2 Qs onto the enemy. But as you can see, my damage is definitely high here. I was contemplating just dropping the Ignite, but I was really just trying to respect the Warwick here. Now, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, if I didn't show the Warwick as much as respect that I did early, we could have pressured that level 2 and actually got the kill there. But sadly, I didn't drop Ignite when he was level 1, so that's on me, honestly. But I mean, he was gonna walk back into lane here, and at this point, I know how strong Ambessa is, so I will look for kills onto the Warwick here.
Enemy double kill. Ally slain.
Alright, y'all, so we ended up taking a really nice trade into the Warwick here. I'm still respecting him because I know if he does get a Q off, he will lifesteal up and might be an issue for me. So I end up waiting for my E to come up and then re-engaging onto him to collect the kill. And that was good looks. Although it was a kind of messy fight, we still got the kill nonetheless, and the lane's back in an equilibrium state. Alright, y'all, so heading back to base here, my main mentality is picking up some anti-heal just to ease the process of taking down this Warwick. I find that Warwicks really get used to having that lifesteal on their side, so once you really cut down on that healing, they're cooked.
Earned it. Bled for it.
Attack this champion.
Respect the Madonnas. Blood for blood.
Alright, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I did not expect to burst him down that fast with the Ambessa. So Ambessa's damage is definitely something you don't want to be playing with, especially when you hit that ultimate on the Warwick. Now, as I've been playing Ambessa, I've really been getting used to really her damage output and how far I could push the champion in general. So in these coming videos I'm going to be dropping, you're gonna just constantly see me improve on my Ambessa gameplay. So y'all definitely stay tuned for that.
I am unrivaled.
On my way. On my way.
Alright, y'all. So now that we sent Warwick back to base, I'm gonna take this opportunity to secure some plays for myself. I also decide to take a proxy wave here just to ensure that Warwick won't be able to push. And one thing I realized about Ambessa, her clear speed is insane, especially when you're able to farm out with your abilities. It's probably one of the fast main wave clears I've ever seen.
Enemy slain.
Looks like I need to find my entertainment elsewhere. Perhaps they resemble the local cuisine.
Alright, y'all. So after I take the reset, I end up picking up the main item, Eclipse. Now at this point, I'm an issue. I can really cause havoc up into this Warwick matchup. Now my main threat in this lane at this point would be the Diana rotating, so I'm really just going to keep track of that, make sure that I do not get picked. Alright, y'all. So honestly, the ultimate did not go as planned. What I wanted to do was land the ult onto the Diana, but I did forget that Ambessa's ultimate targets the furthest behind target. So we ended up knocking up the Warwick. I definitely feel if we did get the knock up on Diana, we definitely could have pulled off the 1v2, but it is what it is. Alright, y'all. So running back into lane here. I see that Echo is actually ganking up the Warwick. And I did expect Echo to clean up since he did have ult, but he did not press it. So Warwick ends up picking up another kill, and the lane is back in equilibrium. Now, is this an issue for me? Definitely. There was a gold reset that just happened, but I mean, I click my ultimate. We get to bursting down the Warwick. He ends up going down simple. Honestly, that second empower Q ability does so much damage. Definitely underrated. You definitely need to be landing those if you want to be dishing out damage with Ambessa.
Retreat from the enemy champion.
Everything is for my family's legacy.
First turret destroyed.
Alright, y'all. So Warwick ends up coming back to lane here. I have red buff, so I'm instantly looking for a confrontation. Landed in power Q. My ultimate is coming up. We shoot our ultimate out. He ends up going down simple. And bro, I'm telling you, Ambessa's damage is abysmal, especially when you have like a slight lead on your opponent, bro. She's definitely nothing you should be playing around with. Alright, y'all. So I had a feeling Diana was rotating for a blue buff, so I instantly set my sights on Diana, and she instantly gets popped. Like, the damage is insane. I barely landed 2 abilities, and she did go down. Wanted to hit the ult on the Zaya, ended up missing. It is what it is, though. The cooldown is lower when you do miss your ultimate. But yeah, though, we end up picking up some HP here, and I feel like, yeah, we're hunting down the Warwick. That just accepts his fate and AFKs. So we pick up the kill on the Warwick. He's mental boom. Is what it is. We're gonna continue farming until we can get our Trinity Force online.
Soul is strong, but the heart is weak. Looks like I need to find my entertainment elsewhere.
On my way.
I take what I am owed.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Alright, y'all. So right here, I end up looking for an engage onto the Warwick. He ends up soaking a lot of damage with his E, and I end up getting feared. and he ends up taking me out. Honestly, I did not expect that, but he did utilize his E very well. So I mean, I'ma just take it.
Destroyed.
My daughters are loyal to our own.
Enemy killing spree.
Fight deep.
Ally slain.
So I decided to start building into mob my Mortius, mainly off the fact that there's a lot of AP damage on the enemy team, and it would be a good way to deal with it. I'm trying to take the blue here. Warwick ended up rotating. Wanted to look for a play on the Warwick. Honestly, I should have committed. I ended up flashing out, and I sold the fight for my action. Is what it is, though. Wanted to finish the kill on the Warwick, ends up ulting me, and I got collapsed on, and I end up going down.
Unstoppable.
I will never
On my
stumble.
way.
Never. Fight deep.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy is dominated. Ally slain.
Alright, y'all, so we end up taking a very good fight into the enemy team. They're picking up that Diana, picking up the Blitzcrank as well. It's very good looks from here. My Mortius is up 2. Warwick is taking splits on bot lane, so I'm forced to be here.
Turret lost.
I take.
Tried to predict him walking forward. He ended up pausing for 1 second, which was mad. It is what it is. So we end up forcing a weird fight here. I instantly set my sights on Diana. We burst out Diana, looking for an escape route here. End up getting suppressed by the Warwick, and honestly, the game is starting to look a bit rocky here. Definitely was sweating bullets a little bit here, but I feel like we can come back off of killing our team. The enemy team did decide to make plays onto Baron, and here's my Echo clutching out the Baron steal and low-key saving the game here. So big ups to the Echo. Alright, y'all, so right off of respawn, I'm booking it towards the mid lane, and I flash ults right onto the Caitlyn, instantly bursting Caitlyn down. Echo picks up the kill, is what it is. Sets our sight onto Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank ends up going down as well, and now we're just gonna look for pushes all the way down the lane. We're extremely strong here, and I'm just looking for picks anywhere. Instantly set my sights on Xayah. Xayah ends up getting clapped too, and bro, we're just looking to finish out the game here. So anybody who's available, I will use this ult on. I see Diana, instantly set my sights on Diana. She gets popped. Looking for the Warwick kill as well. Warwick is kind of respecting. Warwick ends up going down, and we end up finishing off the game with that play and taking out the Nexus. So yeah, if y'all did enjoy this video, bro, please consider hitting that like, bro. I definitely cooked with the Ambessa today, and there's definitely more Ambessa content coming up soon. You guys gonna see how I do improve with this champion. With that being said, we are now Diamond 3 6-star, about to promote. We end up picking up the MVP for my team. Definitely cooking. And yeah, though, 7, 5, and 9, not too shabby. 23,000 damage dealt, 6,000 damage taken. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please consider like and subscribing. It's Nopings. I have to catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.